There, I remembered this time. How about that? Yes, we're going home. We're going to the sanctuary. The sanctum sanctorum, yes? The Holy of Holies. This is a close encounter with the self, with the capital S, with the soul, our soul, joined all together, united in this fierce love of peace, of joy, of unity. It's fierce in its intensity and gentle in its ministration. Say, we're inviting each and every one of us, we're inviting the love of God to manifest itself, to show itself to us, each and every one, individually, personally. And we give way all of the obstacles that we have heretofore set up to act as a buffer against reality. So we're letting go of our illusion of control, our illusion of understanding, and letting his understanding supplant what we thought before, what we thought a moment ago, what we believed to be ourself. And we suddenly recognize what we didn't know before. We thought we knew. We thought we knew. And not only do we admit that we were mistaken, but we are glad that we were, because what we thought we knew as ourself, morning Zoe, what we thought we knew was, it was so small. It was so embattled. It was so concerned about the externalities that surrounded us that we were the proverbial dinghy on the high seas, buffeted about by everything and everyone. in this maelstrom that we call the world. You have been chosen out of the world, out of that world, and out of your idea about what you are and who you are and why you're here. You can't do it. You are not in control of this. Fortunately, and this is your ace in the hole, fortunately, God is in control of this. God, the Almighty Be, yay. Brenda, yay. God, who is love and loves you with all his heart and soul and mind, as if you could break down different levels or aspects or degrees of God, as if you could, if you thought you could, let his perfection speak to you now. The Almighty, the Creator, who created you not as a body, but as his love, in his image and likeness. You have that implanted deep within your soul, and it is to your soul we now speak. We invoke the coming, the manifestation, the realization that your soul is alive. It is alive and active, dynamic in its peace. This is the peace that passes all understanding, and it has kept that safe for you. And paradoxically, it has kept it safe from your sense of the small s self-identity. It had to. If it had not kept reality safe from your illusory self, it would itself have been annihilated, along with God, along with heaven, and along with all possibility of salvation. And for many of us, we thought we had accomplished that, and all was lost. Be glad that you were mistaken in this notion. Be glad that not only is all not lost, all is actually saved. What was it saved from? It was saved from you. Okay. That's the punchline, is you were attacking the kingdom of heaven that didn't know anything about your attack. It wasn't in the least bit concerned about your attack, although you were. You had learned to love fear and to fear love. And like that storm on, is it Saturn? I think there's that storm on Saturn that has been going on ever since they could see Saturn in detail. Spinning around, bigger than the Earth, maybe, I think it is, wider in diameter. It's big. It's a very big storm, okay, that you can see from Earth with a telescope. You have been spinning around in a maelstrom that is really a tempest in a teapot. You think it was so important, and of course to you it is important. That is why the Holy Spirit has been made available to you. Jesus tells us in the Course, I love this, he tells us that the love of God extends not only to all creation, but even extends to that which he does not understand, which is that maelstrom that has been spinning around, the hamster wheel or the tempest in the teapot, the littleness of your own mind that has been on the treadmill of worries and concerns, all of the things that were upsetting. But, it's the little things. Fortunately, the big things that are really upsetting seem to be farther away, either in space or time. But the little things around the house, the little things on the highways that you travel, all of the little things that seem to get under your skin, that are out of your control, that you so it turns out that charity indeed starts at home. Okay, those things that are inside your bubble that were disturbing, upsetting, under your skin, annoying, that burr under the saddle of your self-identity. Salvation displaces those things. Okay. That is, good morning, Mafra. You made it. All right. Salvation, see, you cannot annihilate your problems and your worries. You can't strike them dead. It's not like St. George and the dragon? St. George shows up and he's got a sword and he kills it, it's dead, and now they don't talk about it, but after you kill that dragon, you got to bury it. It starts to stink. It becomes a new problem, see? It isn't like that. You think of these things in a worldly sense, and they're just not like that. It's as if the billiard ball thinking of the world could be applied to the subatomic particles and the particle physics that reveal a completely different understanding, an understanding where time can go backwards, an understanding where the observance of an experiment changes the outcome of the experiment. We speak now at a different level. The love of God, perhaps you feel it now, that seems to arise from who knows where, but this is from your soul. That's, we like to put names to things that we put names to things that we actually recognize are not their real names, okay? It's more of an understanding. When we speak of the things of God, the things of the soul, the things of heaven, we know that there's plenty of room for misunderstanding when you speak of these things objectively. Why is that? they're not objective. They are subjective. They are within your mind, your heart, your soul, your psyche, your being. And they seem at a certain point to defy definition. And yet we use these names that denote objective thoughts because they also connote the subjective reality that is being revealed to you now. Let it come. The feeling that is exalting, the feeling that is peaceful, the experience that we call light experiences, these are beyond real description because they are so personal and so subjective that we cannot give these to anyone else. And yet, we know that they are real. They are indeed real. What are they? Without putting too fine a point on it, this is the love of God expressing itself to you, manifesting itself. It wants to be known. And it is expressing its truth to you. Let it do so. Let it be known now. Let it come with its power, its glory, and let it displace all the little things that seem to keep you occupied in the world. This is a time of peace. We are going into the season of the holidays, and you are simply being invited to be high in the love of God and make these holidays the high holidays that they can be. It starts with you. It starts with your allowing this change, this transformation, this transmutation of your mind from the small s self that you have thought yourself to be into that capital S self, the grandeur, the greatness, the majesty that is of your soul, that is of Christ. This is the time. Let his love lead the way. Christ has come. He is with us now in a very literal sense. He is that light that you cannot control and you need not control. Isn't it amazing that the things of God that you cannot do, you need not do? Stop trying. He is the way. He is the truth. He is the life. He will show you What will he show you? He will show you your soul. He is your soul. That is how simple salvation is. There is one Christ. He is in you. You have denominated him as being an individual from a couple of thousand years ago in a far off land, and yet he is not that. He is your reality. He is closer than your heart. He is your being. All he asks is that you join your will with his in the recognition that his will is yours. He has loved the Lord his God, the Lord our God, with all his heart and soul and mind. Let his love be sufficient for you. And let it replace and displace all else. You are the light of the world. There is no other light. No other light is possible. There is only one light, as there is only one God. And you are not merely allied with it or aligned with it. It lives within you. It will guide you if you'll let it. And strangely enough, it will guide you even when you don't let it. You cannot escape the love of God, though you have tried to do so and found a world where that seemed possible. And yet, even here, that was unacceptable. You could seemingly do it. I did. I could seemingly do it, and yet that was terrible. Those notions of attack and defense that seemed so important, so intriguing, so all-encompassing merely moments ago, they have no interest now, as we recognize that the light that is welling up within us, that is our dedication. That is our devotion coming to us from seemingly nowhere and nothing, from outside of time and outside of the parameters of this earth. And it is coming to lead us home and to be home. That is our home. Let it transmute your self-identity. Let it be an ample, an adequate, a sufficient substitute for the being that you thought you were, with the purpose that you thought you had, and the function you thought you fulfilled. It is fulfilling that now. Through you. It is the love of God for you, to you, in you. Let it be of you. That is yours. As you let it come to you, you see simply that you have a reason to be grateful, to be glad, to be joyous. For what? For your mind, for your heart, for your soul, for your all-inclusive being. The darkness comprehended it not. Okay, that was the word. You are the word. There is no other. Yeah, yeah. As difficult as it may seem to be to believe, you are fighting against your own innocence, against your own innocence and nobility. You have a kingdom that you must rule, and in fact, you do so. You no longer need to rule it cruelly. The time has come. That which we hoped for is present now. It is here. There is no time or distance that separates us from the Christ, from his glory, from his being, from our self. This is the simple and singular message that Jesus came to teach us. He loved God with all his heart and soul and mind, and said, if you do that, you will know yourself. If you do that, you will join with me. If you do that, you will join the saviors of the world. How can the world not be saved when the entirety of your faith and trust and love is placed with him, with God, with totality, with perfection? There is no other way. There are no other concerns to distract you when you place your faith, your trust, your love, all aspiration, all hope or expectancy, where everything is fulfilled. And the second coming is consummated. That's why these are precious moments. That's why the world is blessed, because they have come. You have come. You had all power in heaven and earth, and you chose to do what? To worship God with all your heart and soul and mind and strength. All of the little sayings, the pithy sayings, the aphorisms take on a new meaning. Let this one take on a new meaning. Pick your shots. That is, you have all power in heaven and earth. Put all your faith in the divine, in the all-powerful, in the all-loving, in the purity of all light, and let it act for you in all things, in all the things of your mind. Let it be purified, cleaned out. There is a peculiar fact about cleaning up, and this is why cleanliness is next to godliness. When you start cleaning up the floors, the house, the car, there's actually no logical limit to where that cleaning stops. If someone writes "wash me" on the side of your car, you can rub out that little spot and you're left with an otherwise filthy car. But it's more noticeable, especially to you, because you rubbed out "wash me" from the side. And so it is. The whole thing has to be cleaned. And you might say, well, I'm just doing the kitchen floor today, or I'm just doing this little bit. And so you seize upon an arbitrary limitation because I've only got so much time or so much strength or so much willpower or so much concern about how dirty things are. And yet, when it comes to your spiritual transformation, there really isn't going to be any logical place to stop. Nevertheless, you will try to find them. You will try to find limitations and you will impose them. It's okay. They won't work. You will set up like, oh, this far, look how far. And as soon as you impose that limitation, when you acknowledge it, you will see, oh, I don't want to limit it to that because your mind has no limits. Your mind is the kingdom of heaven. And if you put limits on that, you're creating something subjectively that seems to be outside of the love of God. And you will experience that. And you won't like it. You realize that you've left something out. And so, as the parade of humanity passes before you, and you see that, it's all there. all of it, is there any part of it that you would deny salvation to? You couldn't possibly deny salvation to any part if you realized that you are doing it unto yourself. That would be an abrogation or a violation of the golden rule to do unto others as you would have them do unto you. You deny that they are the entirety of heaven and the love of God, and you have denied it to yourself. And doing so, you experience what? The fall from the garden, the alienation from all love into the knowledge of good and evil. And the power of your mind being so great, you will see it out in the world and find something to blame. Saviors of the world, I'm calling upon you. I'm relying upon you to choose once again if you would take your place, if you would accept this light as your light that is shining within your mind, that is showing you a new self and a new identity. Be willing to. That's why, if you'll remember, that's why it was called the New Christian Church of Full Endeavor. It requires your full endeavor, that is, simply letting go of all your other thoughts that would conflict with it. That's full endeavor. Little idols that you worshiped, that you knew weren't real, but you made them and you loved them. And they seem to serve a purpose. This is the greater purpose. What is its purpose? It relieves you from the idols you created and worshiped. Like your little self, like your little personality, and all the stuff that goes with it. And frees you from that and shows you perfection within your mind that you had overlooked. Everything's still there. You are still you, except you're what? You are the bearer of light. This is the salvation of Lucifer, if you want to know. I'm sorry. You think that Lucifer is left out of salvation, the bearer of light? Indeed, he was the one who wanted more, who was prideful. This is your story. You wanted more. You were prideful. You wanted more than the glory of God. And you couldn't get that. There isn't more. You thought you wanted more. You demanded less. And you did get that subjectively because your wishes are fulfilled to you. This is exactly why nothing comes to the Son of God unbidden by himself. Is that an overstatement? I don't think so. No, that is a simple statement of your reality. The only reason it doesn't seem to carry the fullness of celestial significance is that having chosen for less, you want to split the hair of the lesser than that you would prefer. And no, you don't always get that exactly. Having chosen for the small, you get what? You get smaller. No, you got your wish. You rubbed your lamp, you got the three wishes. They were all small and yeah, but I wanted small, but I wanted, I wanted small rich, I wanted small younger, I wanted small more handsome, I wanted small. It doesn't work that way. Is this the tough love? The tough love is that God is love, and you cannot get more than that, and you can't get less because he's all reality. Everything else is dreams, illusions, disillusionment, smallness. And that can never satisfy your soul. Lesser than. How could that ever satisfy the Son of God, your reality? Yeah, indeed. Jesus says, search you must in the world. Stop searching and let him show you and be lifted, be transformed, be exalted out of this world. Be brought up into the blue heaven of his love. Does that seem too good to be true? Only from down on earth does it seem too good to be true. But many of you have had the dream, and sometimes this comes in the form of dreams where you could fly, where you were exalted. That's a glimpse. That's a hint of your reality and the power of your own subconscious mind to show it to you. If your soul has been unconscious to you, it's still there. It's still powerful. It still speaks. It still manifests itself in your understanding. That's a wave. That's what they call a wave of the unconscious into your awareness. Oh, I had a dream where I could fly. Oh, it was nice. Well, sometimes, you have these dreams and then you come back to earth. Let it speak to you. Let him speak to you of love, of light, of your perfection. Let those attributes speak to you of yourself right now. It is yourself. You're not separate from God. You're not outside of heaven. looking in, peeking in the windows and knocking at the door. Heaven is knocking at your door that you have shut. Be glad that you are mistaken in your limited understanding. Yes, be glad the time has come, dear ones, as we approach these holy days that we call Thanksgiving, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's. Do you know that in the world, they toil all year long for these nanoseconds of appreciation before they get back to the grindstone? And yet you, teachers of God, are here to show the way, to show that you've been shown, perhaps is a better way to put it. You've been shown a better way of joy, a way of happiness, a way of lightness of being. These garments that radiate light, put them on, that the world might see. So yes, these are happy days. We have coming up the anniversary of the end of World War I. You will find people offering poppy ornaments. The armistice. Yes. Let the guns fall silent. Let the struggle cease. Let your love be light. Let it be right. Let it be fulfilled. It is your fulfillment. Let it be your reason for joy in this season. It is your joy. Oh my goodness. Please join me in the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil.
For thine
is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever and ever. Amen. It takes on a new meaning. We recognize that the old heaven and the old earth have passed away, and a new heaven and a new earth arises as we let ourselves be cleansed by his love. Ooh. Oh my, listen to this. You know, you open A Course in Miracles, and it's astounding. I mean, the things that are written down here in this, it'll knock your socks off. It'll surprise you. Be glad that even in this jaded old world, we can still find a reason to be surprised. Good morning, everybody. This from our beloved Jesus and his Course in Miracles. This is a chapter entitled Attainment of Peace. We said before that when a situation has been dedicated wholly to truth, peace is inevitable. And this is the invitation that we've accepted. Its attainment is the criterion by which the wholeness of the dedication can be safely assumed. Yet we have also said that peace without faith will never be attained, for what is dedicated to truth as its only goal is brought to truth by faith. That is, it is a step outside of the comfort zone of what we actually had believed in and trusted before, and extended to that which we did not know, but we were willing to take a chance on. Perhaps we were in a place of desperation where we had no other choice. Perhaps we just were led along the way gently to that place of, oh man, I can trust in him. I can let the Holy Spirit be my trust and let it show me the way. And this is the way that Jesus has laid out for us, because this is the way he was led, he accepted, he was shown, and now he represents, doesn't he? Yes. This faith encompasses everyone involved, for only thus the situation is perceived as meaningful and as a whole, and everyone must be involved in it, or else your faith is limited and your dedication incomplete. You got to join with him. Now, I was in the love zone early on. Oh, this is about a year and a half ago. And this lady comes by, and she was gathering signatures for, I don't know, some petition of some sort. And she comes up and she says, well, what's this about? Love zone. Is this about Jesus or something? I said, well, who would you exclude from the love zone? And she was, well, when you put it that way, I guess we could include even Jesus in this. Everyone must be included. This is what Jesus said. He's opening it up. He's widening the scope. How wide is the scope now? It is infinitely wide. and it extends infinitesimally small so that nothing is left out and everything is included, including all your mind. Let all your thoughts now be cleansed by his all-inclusiveness, his inclusivity. I think that's a word. I'm pretty sure it is. I've been using it, so maybe it is. It includes everything that you were vaunting before and everything that you were ashamed of before, but it cleanses them, it purifies them, it renews them, and alchemically, it transmutes them so that all shame, all guilt, all worry, all fear is removed. What's left? Your single ecstatic joy. So delicate, so deep. It defies expression. And yet so real that it cannot be denied. It's there for you, through you, because it is you, that part, that place. Therefore, there is a reason to be grateful. The one human emotion that previously had to be reserved for a special occasion. This is in winemaking, this is called the special reserve. Since we don't drink wine, I use it inadvisedly, perhaps. The special reserve that you had kept, let's bring it out. Let's uncork that one. Your gratitude for what? Yourself, for your mind, for the beautiful, uncompromising, unlimited expression of love that is you. Did you think it was going to be somebody else? Who else could it be? Your mom probably comes closest, but really, who else could it be? Oh my. So the old heaven, the old earth passes away, and we find ourselves in that unexpected spot that is recognized as the new heaven and the new earth. They have come. The time has come. Right where you are. There's a notion that you might be in the wrong place at the wrong time. That's really not possible. if you're here now, you are in the right place. And this is the right time. That I can assure you. Now that may be subject to change without notice. You might be called upon to find a new place to join with and make your peace with new people in new circumstances. This is all carefully orchestrated. You have much to give. Do not satisfy yourself with littleness. We need you. We love you. And so it is important to be together, to be supportive, to be in touch. This is in the world, if you will, this is the reason for the monasteries and convents, the abbeys and sanctuaries. Yeah, they had to step back out of the world and have a place of refuge where they could experience their souls, their reality. But times such as these call for the light to shine everywhere, at all times, and in all places. And most importantly, in your awareness. It is made to be known. Who but yourselves can know it? Who but the children of God? You have received your commission in the Great Commission to bring the word to all peoples, to all nations. To all of yourself, leaving not one outside. Do you hear me? They're a part of it. They're included. I love these moments of silence. There's great peace to be found within them. The hamster wheel slows down and stops. You can stop thinking. You can stop anticipating. They have come. They are with us now. Their glory is your glory. Their mercy is your mercy. Join me, won't you, in the declaration of perfection. I am God's Son,
Son,
complete
and healed
and whole, shining in the reflection of his love. In me is his creation sanctified and guaranteed eternal life. In me is love perfected, fear
impossible, and joy established
without myself. I am the holy home, God himself. I am the heaven where his love resides. I am
and his holy sinlessness itself.
For
in my purity abides his own.
Abides his own. Yes, it is a miracle. Yes, all miracles are maximal. They are all optimal. And they are all yours. They are all of you. Miracle workers, teachers of God, saviors of the world. God himself is grateful to you for completing what he is. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Oh my God. Without you, it would be literally impossible. With you, of course, it is certain. Let his certainty be your own. Thank you. Thank you, guys. We'll have some music. Here's a little something from Commodores. It expresses my love of Jesus, Master Jesus, my Savior.